Okay, you always go?
Yep, so I stand in the middle of the backdrop and I'm like, boom, boom, and I know it's gonna go approximately here.
Okay.
Right? So I just gotta do that to get it going. Here's the case.
The case, and this is where we're unpacking it.
Yep.
And I should take note of where things lay.
Exactly, so it's just so it's easy for you. There she is. This is on the very top. You're gonna take this guy off and set it to the side where you're not gonna step on it. Just like this. Here's the main piece you're gonna use. And it's gonna go about there, just like how I...
Right where you stepped it out.
Yep. Just approximate, it's pretty light. So that's the base. And then in here, you've got the bounce card. So we're all talking about the same thing.
Bounce card.
Yep. If
Got
I
it.
have a table, I always set it up on the table just close by, but I'm not going to step on that, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
And then here's this piece that went in the side for the bounce card.
Okay, curved for the bounce card. Got it.
This is the printer stand, which is going to go with that. So I'm just going to set it to the side. And underneath that, another one of these guys. There's a small one in here and a large one. And that's set like this, not like that. You get used to it.
Okay.
These guys. That's how they're going to click in. Same thing on the bottom.
And so they need to be locked in then, yeah.
They need to be locked in. It's super easy peasy. So this is just going to... Come on, baby. Gil Campbell. Put this to the front. There we go.
All right, two things to the front.
That'll be the printer. These 4 legs to the front.
4 legs to the front. Got it.
Yep.
I'm making mental notes as we go.
Boom.
And it's clicked in there. It's locked in. Oh, you're sneaky. Okay.
That's why I love this thing.
Got you, bud.
Very careful not to step on that. So you take these, you clip the little
And then you push up.
thingy off, and you want to hear this. Click.
Got you.
If it's not nice and tight like that, and a little bit of, then you can just twist it and tighten. That's
You want just a teeny bit of pressure.
Yep. Even more than a teeny bit is good. So that's
Okay.
done. Now, what I learned, and I'm just going to grab a
Hi, ladies.
extension cable.
All right, I'm back to recording.
Yeah. Photobooth and coffee, all in one.
There you go.
So I used to put the head on here and everything, and then you're tipping it up like this. But you want this big ugly cord to be in the
Oh,
bottom.
sneaky.
So that's just something I learned that's just easier to do that way. So that's in there.
Okay.
Then you want to take this one.
Take this one
Take this one in here. Sabate.
and click it on.
And you're gonna. Ooh, that's a nice click.
That was a nice click.
That was a.
Oh, we could tighten that. There was no click.
You're right on this. So righty tighty lefty loosey.
There you go, buddy. Oh, still not clicking. What are you doing, Gil?
What's going on? Did I actually get?
Did you loosey it?
Did I?
No, that was a firm clicky click.
Rock and roll.
There you go, buddy.
Another one.
And now we
Not
keep.
gonna step on.
We're not going to step on them.
Not stepping on those.
Not stepping on
So
them.
now we got that. This is all good and solid. The head. You can see that this has got this little piece here.
Roger,
so when
roger.
you're backing up,
Top.
I usually put the head in first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and there's a little bottom thing there's a little hole on the top that I grab, and there's this guy here.
Part of the frame. Roger, roger.
So I'm nice and careful. There's a camera in here and a light.
Oh, yeah, and it's not one of those cheap cameras. It's one of them nice ones, so we got to be careful.
So that's sitting on there good.
So we got to balance
Not
it.
really, because if you're smart, which I did do, you're going to
Close those
little things down.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, now up and
Oh, that was a bit of a click. That was a nice click.
that felt like a good click.
It sounded like a good click. From this angle, G, it sounded very clicky.
You know what?
There's no click on that side.
I'm missing a whole unit.
No, you're not. GTFO.
I'm missing one hole.
Like the triangle you're missing?
The actual triangle. Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Okay, I'm pausing, friend. We're live. Okay.
Okay, so I got this here.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of tilty.
It tilts for kids and tall people. It's beautiful.
So it's made to kind of be tilty.
Made
Okay,
to
because that melted my heart for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And like, oh, butthole.
Yep. This is really good that this happened because
We're learning together.
we're learning together.
There we go, yeah.
So,
And I imagine the vibration from being on the road could just easily shift those out if they spun the right way.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, good to note. And I'm happy it was easily found.
That was great. Gotta take the old specs off here.
Did I screw it in too tight? I might have over-screwed it in.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little carried away with the... That's why I just backed up and let it to you, because I don't know what I'm doing just yet.
Okay. Well, let's just see here. There's a cable that's just in the way. It's just a little bit funky, but okay. How do we do it? Oh, that's what we want to
There's the click.
Okay.
We
so,
found the click, G.
double checking. Yeah, we're all good. You get right in there and have a look. Now, right here is the power bar.
And we want to hide that all the way down the tower, I wager.
Exactly.
Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I'm on board with the sneaky, sneaky.
Beautiful. It just comes right down here.
I like it.
This is the printer one that's hanging. We'll get this guy down first. And yep, it's pretty thick. Could have been done with better rubber, but I'm gonna say it's good. There we go, hiding it down the power. Oh God. I did this wrong. Turn the video.
I'm filming, we're live. Okay, look at that. It all worked out.
Here we go. Look at how that magically.
There was no edit. We didn't even stop the film. I don't know what that was. It must be a glitch in the matrix.
It's just changed from a male to a female. So bingo, that's now plugged in. And yeah, that's all.
Pluggy pluggy. Got it. Okay, and it can get hidden as it needs to with the covers.
Yep, there we go. That's what's gonna happen. Then we've got, this stays in here.
And it comes down sneaky sneaky as well.
Yeah, and I'm going down just 3.
Oh, okay, okay,
for
okay.
the printer.
Just down 3 for the printer. Got
Down
it.
3 for the printer. So, for the printer, these things are basically either or, either end, right?
Okie dokie. And it goes on the same way with the latch system.
Same thing. You're just latching it.
And we need the clicky click.
Got it. And
Ooh, that was a good one.
there. Yeah, so if you push these things down, if they're up like this, they get caught in the way, so
Push them down. Got it.
yep. Now, for this guy, this is the top of the printer.
With the bolts up then.
The bolts up. Yeah. Sits there perfect. And boom. I didn't get much of a click.
That wasn't very clicky, that first one.
No, I'm going to give it just one twist. And I got a click.
There was a click there.
That's rock solid. That's good. Okay, so that's hunky-dory. Boom, boom, boom. The printer is next. Right here. In the printer case, I always keep some tape.
Tape.
I keep everything to do with the computer that's going to talk to the printer. I have the printer power supply.
Okay.
I have the nice little rubber thingy and the mouse. And there's a USB cable in here as well. And a bag of spare stuff. I'm just going to set this nice here. This case is easy. This is the printer tray.
Okay.
This case is easy if you go lengthways and pull up the printer.
Gotcha.
And I have the printer facing to me, so I can grab the prints and hand them out so little hands don't get in the way and jam it.
For
That's
sure.
a real thing. So now, I'll tidy this up later, but I'm going to plug the printer in,
Okay, yeah.
like that there.
Easy peasy.
I'm going to take this guy and put the computer on it. Plug the computer cable in.
And there'll be room in that little power bar, I wager.
3, yep. I put a big power bar in this baby. So we can fit lots of stuff.
Good, good.
So there comes the computer. And that can all be tucked in, cleaned up later, but I'll just show you how we're doing this. Power for the computer. So the computer's plugged into power. Now we want it to talk to the printer.
Right.
So we've got the USB cable. I'll clean it up later, as I said, and it's plugged in. Alrighty. I'm not going to put all of this other stuff on yet because I might have to do some cleaning up. So I'll
You just wait till you tuck the cords and stuff, yeah.
You betcha. The balance card. Balance card. It just fits into a slot up here.
And it's for bouncing the light.
Bounce the light onto the subject.
I was wondering what we were bouncing. It all makes sense now.
The camera lens cover I always take and just set in here.
Gotcha.
Also in here, you'll find a little wrench and an Allen key. So when little kids come in the booth,
Oh, it's magic.
big, tall people,
Oh, it goes way up for tall people. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
that can get loose. There's a couple of wheels, you can't miss it, but I like to keep this in here so it's just easy peasy.
Handy dandy when you need her.
Handy dandy.
Gotcha.
Okay, the mouse and this guy, sometimes I don't put it on right away, but I'm not worried about us walking into it, but the printer tray is there. Turn the mouse on. So, I'm gonna plug this in. Again, clean it all up later. I'll probably run this cable right down the center or to the side into power, and then I'll tape it all down.
Right.
You know that. Okay, we're plugged in, and we're going to turn this baby on. Power's on. Come over here close, take a look at this.
And you just turned the power bar on to enable everything.
I turned the power bar on, and you heard the printer go on.
It went beep.
You always want the printer on. I just leave it on. This guy here, is that you? No, power's over here. So, this is the printer. There's a thing here called the print server that will be on the same Wi-Fi network as the iPad. The iPad will talk to the printer without a cable, and then the computer, pardon me, without a cable. The computer will use this cable to talk to the printer and print out the stuff. It's a bit of a slow computer because it's only used for one thing, and that is the print server, which takes up just about nothing. So it's just a $500 computer. It's nothing. You don't need a gaming computer for this. So here we go. Hit the space bar. 3266 will get you in. 3266. And then you're going to open the print server, which is photobooth print server. I put it right in the middle. And I love a mouse for double clicking. Boom. It should be opening up here. And I never update any of these things unless you talk to me. Installing Spotify, where the heck did that come from?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, they just do it. No, we don't want that. We want this print server. There it is. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher? You're going to say yes. It's the photobooth print server. Boom.
Boom.
Now, it says Microsoft print to PDF. Wrong. You want to go to this drop-down list, and you're going to choose the DP620, DS620.
Got you.
Which is this guy. Nothing else has to be done. This is all configured.
DS620, that's what it's.
That's the one.
That's the one.
So that's how you get this thing going, and then you're done with that. Coming around here.
Coming around here, iPad time.
There's the iPad.
iPad.
You're gonna swipe up, and you're gonna go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Gotcha.
Before I get this going, I'm going to get the MiFi unit that I'm going to leave you with, because this wants to be on the same network as the computer.
Okay.
I keep that right now in with the props. Spare cable for you, buddy. Lots of fun glasses, including Halloween. Beautiful wedding stuff. Spare tape, your tablecloth for advertising. A nice red boa. More props. More props.
Even more props.
And even more props.
Oh my goodness.
More tape. And the mobile hotspot.
We need that.
We need this guy. Some spare stuff. I'm going to take this with me because you don't need that. I always plug it in. On the side, you're going to turn it on, hold that for 3 seconds. That's the ZTE. The very complicated code on the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if it asks for the network.
And that gets everybody talking to everybody.
It gets everybody talking. I'm plugging that in. You could run this for quite a few hours not plugged in if it was charged, but I always just plug it in.
Got you, okay.
And just pop it in the back here.
Just hidey.
Yep. And that's hiding. Okay,
Gotcha.
There's a few other things that will be going, why didn't this thing work? But you're gonna know. So I'm gonna go to settings.
Settings.
And I want to go to Wi-Fi not connected. Well, it will be in just a second. There it is, the ZTE, automatically. Let's see if the computer is on the same one. And I'm assuming it will be because it knows. I'm going to dismiss the security business. Yeah, it always goes up because it's always been hooked up to that, so it recognizes it.
Okay.
Okay, so back here at the iPad, you've got the Wi-Fi stuff done.
Wi-Fi is hooked up.
You're going to open up this, that's Snap Pick. Snap Pick.
Snap pick.
You've got live events, upcoming and past events. So this is a live event that I've done on my big computer at home through Snap Pick, and I've set up everything in here.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Yeah, and I paid for it and started it at noon today. It's good for 24 hours.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna just hit it.
Because that's where we are.
That's where we are at the Williston.
It's true.
So first things you're gonna do is you're gonna configure the camera, that little tab there. So right now, it's looking for the camera. For
There it is,
some reason,
ESO.
it never shows up. You're the lucky guy. What I was gonna tell you, you're gonna have to go turn the camera off and wait for 3 seconds and turn it on.
And then it registers again?
And it registers, but here we
Okay.
are. So it found the Canon M50 Mark II. So you're gonna go to the second from the bottom.
Second.
With front camera for burst GIFs.
Okay.
That's second from the bottom, this one right here. Boom.
Got it.
That's what we use. The camera's set up. Configure the printer, it says none selected.
And we
You're
use
gonna
this.
hit the photobooth print server.
Easy peasy.
Boom, there's no AirPrint, that doesn't exist. That's that. This mirrorless camera, you don't need to go into the back and mess around with it. I don't know, you never used the other boost, but you had to put it in green mode and then switch to manual. It's all set where it should be.
Okay.
You start the boost. Deactivate. Okay, I opened this on another thing, so I'm going to deactivate this thing so that I can use it on this one. I had it on another iPad. They only let you use it on one. That's the license.
Okay.
So it's now
You have fuzz
loading.
on your hat. I'm taking your fuzz off.
Oh, get it off there. This is the video.
There you go,
Jeez.
bud.
Oh yeah, good day to have a video.
Do you want it back? You keeping your fuzz? No, I just discard it. Are you sure?
Here's the. So I don't touch anything in here except image. And it's all set and you shouldn't have to change it at all. But I'm going to tell you, preview is what we're going to see now. That's why the ISO is very high. Do you understand ISO? Yeah. Sensitivity of the cameras. Doohickey. The aperture is at 6.3. The speed is 1/30th of a second. That is just for us to see us now. That's the preview settings. The photo, we've got ISO at 100. That's the lowest. And we've got the photo at 6.3 for the aperture. And always 1/125th of a second for the shutter speed. And that's basically it. You can see how things are set here. If you accidentally hit those, you'd want to go back to this. You can screw lots of stuff up. But autofocus during countdown, not during capture. So it's going to autofocus, but if you told it autofocus during capture and people are still moving, it would be trying to autofocus and be a mess. So that's why that's not checked.
And I have it noted in the video here.
Beautiful. Now, this is tricky, but I put a little guy in here. It's a zoom, a kind of a zoom thing, but it's very tricky to turn. But you can. I'm gonna just push the camera down a little bit, but you can't reach back in there. You have to do it like this. Man, it's giving me trouble. I'm gonna have to mess around with this. I don't think I can move it forward at all. Yeah, that did go forward a bit, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll tighten it up. You don't need to actually see that. You can do it, but okay, there we go.
I have that same lens on my camera right now on my Canon.
You do.
It's running the 15 to 45
So
lens.
you can't reach in there and do this. So this guy's making a lot of money, whoever invented these.
The little turn on the outside. Yeah, I can see that there. It's nice.
So there we go. Now what I like to do, what I'm shooting for is to be able to see my hands, which would leave me about a foot on either side of the.
So you want to be centered and centered.
Yeah, and see and have about a foot.
So we've got a curve view. Should we turn this or turn the camera?
Or
move that. That's sneaky.
What do you think of this?
I think we should still come over.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So I'm now centered. That's so easy to just move this, and I've got about a.
I mean, it's as close as you need to be. Yeah, I think you're an inch or two off.
If I wanted to just go back a little bit, I could.
Yeah, okay.
Did I do it just a little bit, or did I make it farther? Okay.
Oh, you did make it farther.
I'm gonna go to the right, and that'll make it smaller.
There you go. That's all right.
Ooh, it's so touchy. But yeah, just my little finger in there.
I see what you're moving. Yeah, 100%. And like I said, I have the exact same lens on my M200. So
yeah. So this is cool. That's perfect. So, I mean, if you were doing a huge group, you might want to go wider, but I never want to see walls. That's offset. Okay, so I've done that. Now we're going to start the booth right here.
Got you.
Start the booth. We've got a number of options. We've got still, we got GIFs and bursts, and then a gallery. So I'm going to do a still, and I've got two that I programmed. I can program as many as I want. This is just going to be a 3-strip.
Well, it depends on what we're printing, like what we put in to print off of, right?
Yeah, and the thing about this, the old booths, they would do either or, a 4x6 or a 2x6. This does everything you want. It's just incredible.
Nice.
Tap to start. All right, buddy, here we are, looking good. 1. Now it's 2, and always a little bit of movement, just a little bit of movement. Got to get my good side.
You're doing the moving.
Yep. A little bit of movement. You gotta have the movement.
Just to
And
make
that's-
sure. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, now check it out. Is that crystal clear or what? It's beautiful. Look at that. So we're moving, so the camera focuses so fast that it gets us.
Oh no, it's beautiful. Yeah, no, I understand.
I'm gonna check the text.